So that happened. And that kind of fueled things up because Lupe wanted people to get...
He wanted people to rap.
Rap, right. And why wasn't there rapping?
So, you know, Lupe comes into the live with Guru and Royce and myself. Mm-hmm. And he's hot because, you know, he in his mind, he's like, why are we still talking about this subject? I don't want to battle you on URL. I don't want to go there. I'd rather do EO Dub. And, you know, he came into the room aggressive. But he came into the room aggressive because of the phone call he got from Lux and Mook. So, Royce...
So they instigated it, pretty much.
I mean, Royce...
Harlem.
Royce is...
It's what it is. Yeah.
Royce notoriously doesn't like people raising their voice at him.
Right.
So, he responds with, who you talking to? And Lupe responds, if you want to, you know, be embarrassed, if you want to make a fool out of yourself, then, you know, let's do this. And then Royce responds, well, step in the ring, bitch. And that's what set everything off. So it depends on how you look at it. Are you faulting Lupe for being aggressive on the chat from what Lux and Mook, you know, initiated? Right. Or are you mad at Royce for calling him a bitch? So that it's like it's a give and take, and it's people are divided.
I'm kind of in between because now I'm mad at both of them for being that sensitive. I'm listening to these guys rap about killing MCs for years, and finally you got an MC to kill, and it gets all jumbled and confused. I don't understand that.
So Lupe jumps off the live. Lupe starts freestyling.
Right.
On the live, going at Royce. Royce takes 4, 5, 6 days. I don't know. I don't remember. And
4,
he
5,
responds.
6.
Oh man.
Okay.
He responds with Lambda. He responds with his Lambda record, which was super dope.
Silence of the Lambda.
Silence of the Lambda.
Silence of the Lambda.
I thought it was a great art piece.
Right.
You know, I thought it was dope. And he, what? It was.
Because like I'm listening.
Did you hear? Oh, did you?
No, I didn't hear, but I'm listening to.
Nah, I mean, I thought it was a dope art piece. I thought it was him showcasing what he does.
Right. It was a dope art piece. It wasn't like.
It wasn't like.
So like, if I wanted to, right? If I want to say I want to come out with a gospel rap album and I'm gonna sell it as an art piece, can I do that?
Yeah.
Can they call those NFTs?
NFTs, yeah. They call those NFTs. But when they say art piece, he means like they were calling it a Lupe diss.
But I don't.
But when you listen to it,
it wasn't really like
you don't really get that feeling.
Because he's saying it's like hip hop. This what it is. This what you do. But like, you know, as a boxer, if you look at that same conversation with two boxers, you calling them the word, the B word, and all this like that. That's very disrespectful.
Right.
So
how
what's
can you
next?
overlook that, brother? I'm trying to.
I mean, it wasn't me who got cursed at.
Right.
But and then you tell me like other people's they calling you and they banging it on you like that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
Lupe got off the live.
Right.
But why would they like, bro?
Because he's like, go practice, because I'm about to freestyle about you.
Right.
So he did the freestyle. I'm guessing Royce saw the freestyle. He's like, all right, watch this. Royce writes 7 minutes of a great, just lyrical, showing his skills with like jabs at Lupe.
Right.
So it wasn't hard hitting stuff, but it was jabs just to let you know.
Yeah, I'm not somebody.
It wasn't hard hitting stuff.
It was like he was like
you got big gums and small teeth.
You're dancing around, but every now and then you come back to the opponent and you just go. And then you go a waltz, so a ballroom waltz around the room, and then you come back down and just go pop, pop, pop. You know what I mean? Like that's what it was like. That's what it was. Ill lyrically, but when you pull it up on YouTube, it says Lupe Fiasco diss, and you're like, oh, let me click this, and then you get the pop, pop, pop in the waltz. So you know.
So some people take different things differently.
Right.
Lupe hears it, and even though it's a pop, 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 Lupe like, nah, we gonna fight.
I don't pop, pop, pop.
And 3 hours later,
which way you gonna fight, like for real?
No,
like,
lyrically.
Lyrically. These are
You a boxer, pardon me.
I don't.
Maybe I need to get that out of my head.
Pardon me.
Get that out of my head.
So Lupe responds. No. Royce drops this at like 3 a.m.
right.
I'm sleeping. I wake up and Lupe already has a response out at like 6:30 in the morning.
Wow. 3 hours
so
later.
this guy takes
3 hours.
Royce takes 5, maybe 6 days to write this thing, and Lupe responds in 3 hours, 3-4 hours, and puts it out. And it's
Steve Jobs. That's the name of the track.
It's heavy-handed punches.
Steve Jobs, yeah.
It's not pop. It's boom, boom, boom. Tyson, boom, 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 throughout the whole song.
You know what? If anything they should do, they should get you as like the Michael Buffer, dude. Because listen, if it was me behind, like listening to this, I was like, man, let me go hear that track right now.
I mean, everybody's heard it that's probably listening to this.
But you got dissed.
My name was said twice on this.
On the
pop.
So when you come back, did you respond?
I love it.
Facts. Because initially, from the first live ever with Ransom and Royce, I know they probably can't hear.
Yeah, speak loud.
That they know you Lupe's mans, you automatically get.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
got a shot.
Was that the, you know what I'm saying? The
Situation.
So how is Rand tied in?
eventually get.
How is Ransom tied in? I'm lost. I'm not knowing what's
So
going on.
RJ Payne made a tweet and said, me and Ransom are the best rappers rapping right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's how this whole thing started. And Royce responded on IG saying, how are you the best? How is this possible? And he responded on IG with this, and it was in a way in which RJ was like, but why is there so much pushback from you? Aren't I not supposed to feel like I'm the best?
Mm-hmm.
And when RJ did that, I wanted to mediate it so we can get a clear understanding of what Royce meant and what RJ meant. Because from the outside looking in, it was like, whoa, this looks kind of crazy. So I want to make sure everybody's on the same page. Mm. So that's what I curated to make sure everything was good.
So you stepped in the middle
to make sure everything was good.
And you got a pop.
So I got slapped twice, pop.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, it's cool.
Good.
It's cool. Nobody's really angry about getting pop. Like that's because it was literally a pop. Like I didn't really care too much.
Right.
The internet said Royce lost
To Lupe.
Yes. That was the consensus.
Now this is where it gets tricky. Because in the midst of people saying that Lupe got that round, because everybody was expecting more. Everybody thought the pop-up was like, I'm testing you out. Let me see where it's at, right? And then Lupe responded, and they were like, okay, Lupe got the first. Let's see where it's gonna go next. And then out of nowhere, the Rafe drops.
That's not out of nowhere the Rafe drops. That's not how the story goes.
Did you forewarn people like I'm gonna start punching people?
No. That's not how it happened.
Okay,
You came back with the pop-up?
Yeah, no.
I gotta hear your pop-up now.
He came back with the
Wow.
and I'm like, oh, it's getting crazy.
This is what happened.
Getting crazy.
You did a drive-by?
Drop-by.
So this is what happened.
He did a drop-by and the car was on fire when he did it.
It's Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends leave earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard. Told Jim I need a bomb I could drop on you niggas. Bad boy, I'm never gonna stop for you niggas. I don't give a fuck who you got is the illest. I solidify my spot with gorillas. Now I'm rock with you niggas.